Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I had said that I was going to post updates somewhat regularly. I was going to do probably maybe a bi-weekly update as well as an update when I have a doctor's appointment to talk about that. And so today was my very first ever baby doctor appointment. And it did not go exactly the way I thought it would go. So basically I had called my doctor, my OBGYN, and I was like, hey, so I peed on a stick, says I'm pregnant. Based on when my last period was, I'm probably about 4 weeks pregnant. So when do you want me to come in for my first prenatal appointment? And I was met with, well, first we want to confirm the pregnancy. So you'll have to come in for some blood work. I said, okay, let's go ahead and schedule that then. She said, all right, here you go. So schedule for today, Wednesday the 5th, I think. 26th, I think. So I was like, all right, cool, that's fine. So we went in. My appointment was at 10:20. We got there at 9:45. Yeah, we got there, actually no, because we got there like 9:30. And we ate lunch in the parking lot, or breakfast, I guess it was. We ate breakfast in the parking lot, and then we went in, and I downed some Sprite, oh, I hope I can pee in this cup. And we go in, and by 9:45 we go back. So I'm like, well, shit, that was fast. So make your appointments in the mornings. And this was at 10:20. My next appointment is at 8:30. So I'm like, I'm going to get in no time. So I go in, and they're like, all right, so we're ready to bring you back. Let's put you up on the scale, weigh you, all that good stuff. When was your last period and all that. So they take my blood pressure, which was fine, in the normal range, nothing too high, nothing too low, and sent me to go pee in the cup. Did the business, and then went back to the room where I sat and waited with my husband. And finally, a little bit later, the doctor came in. It felt like forever, but it was probably only 5-10 minutes that we waited. The doctor came in, and she was super, super nice. This is not the same lady I saw the last time I went to the doctor. The last time I went to the doctor is when I had skipped my period, and I was like, what is going on? So I had gone and saw Dr. Falls that time. Well, Dr. Falls was not available for a long time on any of the days that I was available. So I went ahead and saw Dr. Turner instead, and she was also super, super great, super wonderful. Really liked her. And she came in, and she kind of talked to me a little bit. She said, okay, so you took a pregnancy test, came back positive. And I said, yeah, actually I've taken 6. And she said, okay, so we're pretty sure we're pregnant. She said that my pee test had come back positive as well. So they didn't feel the need to do the blood test because there had been so many positives that it's highly unlikely that I'm not pregnant. Plus I'm having symptoms. And she talked to me about that a little bit, about what my symptoms are. And so it's been, I've had kind of tender breasts, which that has kind of gone away. They're not so tender anymore. My nipples hurt though. The last night I was laying in bed trying to get to sleep, and my dog threw her head down on my boob, and I was like, oh my god, that hurt so bad. And so that I still do get a little bit of nausea if I eat too much, but that is also going away, and nothing that stays for a long period of time. As of today, the day of this video, I am 4 weeks and 1 day. And we are starting to tell people. So we've told my parents and Sean's parents, and actually we both called our grandmothers today to tell them. And then we have decided, because he really, really wants to tell people, and my dad is having a really hard time keeping his mouth shut, that we're just going to go ahead and post on Facebook tomorrow and say, we're pregnant, this is what's going on, just because there's so many people. I don't want to spend all day long on the phone trying to call every single person, and I don't want somebody being the last person to find out and being upset that they were the last person to find out. I do have one more person to talk to personally, but I did tell her already. There's one of my best friends back in Michigan where I grew up. I did call and tell her that I was pregnant, but she was at work, so she couldn't really talk at the time. So she said she'll call me back later and we'll talk about it later. So everybody who we have wanted to personally tell, we have told at this point. Everybody else is the extended family and extended friends, people we don't really talk to every day, that aren't super, super into our lives. And so Sean and I have decided we'll go ahead and post tomorrow. So that was basically it for my doctor's appointment, guys. That was kind of a pointless trip, honestly. I had to pay whatever I have to pay to pee in a cup and talk to my doctor. And she basically just told me that if the nausea gets too bad, to give them a call, and they can give me a prescription for some nausea medication. if I have any vaginal bleeding, to call immediately and all that stuff. And she said, like, if I have really bad cramps, some cramping as usual. I said, yeah, I've had a little bit, but I wouldn't even classify it anywhere near a period cramp. It's been just very light, like a little pinch here and there, and that is my uterus expanding. So I'm 4 weeks and a day. My due date is March 3rd. My father-in-law knew I was pregnant. He actually asked me 2 weeks prior to finding out. So he asked when I was 2 weeks pregnant, so not pregnant at all, as it were, as the way it goes. So he asked me then if I was pregnant, and I said, not that I know of. So he knew I was pregnant somehow, and he asked me today when we told them, like, hey, it's official, we went to the doctor, we are pregnant for sure. He said, so what's the due date? March 1st? I said, close, it's the 3rd. He said, all right. I said, all right, so you've been right so far. Boy or girl? He says, girl, so do I. My husband thinks it's going to be a boy. My mom thinks it's going to be a girl, so he's outweighed so far. Obviously, we won't get to know until we get much closer to the second trimester, I believe. I think you can find out at like 14, 15, 16 weeks, something like that. You can find out the gender, and I can't flippin' wait. Like, I need to know if it is a boy or a girl so I can start buying stuff. Like, I want to buy clothes so bad. I'm terrible. I've been, like, on websites all day, like, since I found out, like, looking at all these adorable outfits for boys, for girls. Like, I just don't even care if it's, like, I want a girl, yes. Am I going to be upset if it's a boy? No, not at all. I want a happy, healthy child, no matter what gender, and I will love them no matter what, and I just want to spoil them, and I'm so excited. So this has just been a really quick update about what's been going on, how my doctor's appointment went, and a little opportunity for me to gush a little bit. So I probably won't have anything more to say until, well, let's see, I'm 4, so maybe at 6 weeks. Maybe I'll do another video at 6 weeks and kind of keep y'all updated on how things are going. And then 2 weeks after that, on the 26th of July, I think, 25th. The 25th of July, I have my next doctor's appointment, which I'll actually get to have an ultrasound, which I'm super, super excited for that. And that is actually 5 days before my birthday. So my husband keeps telling me that the baby is my birthday gift. So well, it's a great gift, but I mean, a girl could use a new phone. Actually, the sad thing is, I was going to get a tattoo. I had asked everybody to pitch in and, like, rally up some money so that I could get a tattoo. It's gonna go here, so right on my arm right here, and it's a moon and some flowers, and it's like $150 to get the size that I want. And I was like, well, that would be a perfect birthday gift. Y'all just pool together whatever, and I'll make up the difference. And now I'm pregnant, so I can't get a tattoo. And I found out that that's exactly what my dad was going to do. Like, he was talking to me the other day. He said, the day you told me that you were pregnant was, like, I was about to start reaching out to people. And, like, seeing who would be willing to go in with me to get as much money as possible to get you that tattoo. It's like, damn. So how about an after-birth tattoo? Which I would wait until after I was done breastfeeding and all that good stuff. Because I do plan to breastfeed. I know that doesn't always work out the way it's anticipated, and no matter what, as long as my baby is fed and happy and healthy, I am over the moon, but I do plan to try to breastfeed. I mean, I got some good boobies, so my baby better like them. There is some debate between my husband and I on whether my boobs have gotten bigger already. I don't know. I can't decide. So yeah, I will have more to say in about 2 weeks when I'm 6 weeks pregnant. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I will continue to take, like, Billy pictures and stuff. I do have one from 3 weeks and one from, well, not 3 weeks, like 3 weeks and a few days. And one from 4 weeks, so I'll do another 5 and 6 and 7, and I'll have one for each week so that I can see the progression of my little belly. So I may end up making a video with that in it at some point. I'm not sure how that's going to go. But that is all for this video. Just a quick little update, keep y'all in the loop. I will probably start posting these videos soon-ish, maybe next week. give the chance for our Facebook post to kind of circulate and get all our friends and family aware of that before I post up on YouTube for people I don't even know. So that is all for today, and I will see you guys in like 2 weeks. Bye.